I'm locked in fully. I know how everybody works, I think, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Warlord. Off rip. We're gonna put this one over to the side. Then from here, we got 3 more. We got Dragon's Den, Mob. We don't want to start with Dragon's Den off rip, because that's just straight damage. And especially if we don't have anything to destroy it with. We're on one now. Mob, gain an adjacent, gain a unit whenever an adjacent card gains 1 swords. You go with that in Mob. Middle back. I prefer having a building in the straight middle. It's a much better effect. We got a thief back line. And I think on this, hold on. Okay, base and range shoots banners that add warlord stats to targeted allies. That's really cool. And now we have the mortgage. Destroy target plot. Now we're where we should be. Dragon in the front. Yeah. I think I'm okay with that. And I do not like facing King of Stone. Such a problem. Okay, and the Warlord is not about damage, it's about buffs. Okay. Ballista. Range shoot with huge pulses with piercing damage. Unlocks Jason plots. 3 copies. I need to know if I use this, that'll upgrade the Dragon's Den. Okay, and it does. Cool. Put it back. And this one is different. I can't attack the enemies. Let's focus on giving my own people stats. There we go. Nomad was definitely a slow build. It feels different. It should. Warlord or Dragon's Den? I said I want to do a Dragon's Den build, so we will. All troops in Tower's place on an empty plot start with double stats. That gotta be illegal. What do you mean? So now I'm like, do I just set another Dragon's Den and just let them both run through? Or do I upgrade them? Y'all got me playing Toxic now. Double stats is double stats, right? I'll check it after. Okay, that wasn't smart. We're over investing. And they got 5 units each. We're about to lose this one. We're too focused on the dragons. We gotta let the dragons go. The dragons could be nice, but they're not. Board. She's 18. Still a weird statement, though. Ew. That's just the people are weird, bro. People gonna be weird. And at least they waited. And I thought she decided not to make the link. Do I mortgage? No. We barely made it out of that fight. Because I think she had dropped like a poll on Instagram. She was like, yo, do I drop the link? And everybody was like, nah, don't do it. But she did it anyway. That's wild. Super sad. Nobody's so interesting. Okay, we can do another Dragon's Den. What's enough damage and what's not? I said I want to do a Dragon's build, and it's not working. what it is though, but it's not though. I just feel like things are moving slow with it. Blessing in 9 years. Here's what we're talking about. Okay, cards on the target plots will level up in the year prophecy. This could be big fours. That's terrible. Don't choose 3 plots I have nothing on. These 3 though. 1, 2, and 3. Everybody got damage boost. They're already gaining. So I have those ballistas in the back. Nomads are slow. At least for right now. Very, very slow build. Go with the flamethrower. Flamethrower's been nice. Flamethrower's been really nice. In the past. Drop that there. And I like that. Flamethrower has that backline protection. I'm investing in the flamethrower. It doesn't take damage either because it's really like a building. We've seen it do its thing before. And excel at it. That's already 480. Mortgage again? That's if we really want to commit. Wage war. King of Blood has what? We get a Mangler? Nah, King of Nature has Procreate. We need that card. Because we're way too small as a team. Swords, 5 damage. I want the mob to succeed. I need the mob to succeed. We'll put 5 damage on the flamethrower. Another team, we're taking way too much damage. We're getting it figured out. Just the plot's not doing poison damage. I gotta remember, things level up and level at year 16. I like that. Bro, how are we taking that much damage? That flamethrower is amazing though. So happy he's on the team. Farm, orchard, attack speed to adjacent troops. Do we need a heal? We don't need heal, we need damage. Each year adds one unit to adjacent troop. And keep in mind, we do get upgraded. Camp, when a corner, empty plot. To all stats. I think we'll take that. Take a camp. Reroll. Another Dragon's Den, my BGGs. Quarry, perfect. Oh, that was rough. Okay. Camp here. This is level 1 or level 2? Level 2. Great. Camp there. Quarry there. And that's plus damage everywhere. That quarry is going to be the one for us. Migrate again. Love that. I think the King Nomad was trying to flow with it a lot better. Got the flamethrower protecting the back line. Got the arrows bringing up our stats. And that Warrior's already started with the upgrades to our team. Dragons are high-key trash. Things could change. They really could. I just don't see it yet. I don't want to do Thief because we did that last game. Beacon or Midas Touch? We don't really need the Beacon, do we? We can use it for the Flamethrower. We'll take that. Oh, I am playing on Baron. Good point. Thank you for the 21 bits. Where do I put this extra plot? We need something to hit with that camp. Now, I can't tell if the dragon flying faster is a good thing or a bad thing. That flamethrower was too strong. Okay, here's what we're talking about. We have a clone and a procreate. We could gain a unit when another adjacent card gains one. We don't have enough units for that, I think. Or we could add 9 to them. I think we can only try to build something off of it. Nope. I'm just throwing stuff out. Because even like this does not feel like a solid team yet in any way. We have one good piece that's carrying. Besides that, everybody else is just here. Trapper, Trebuchet. I think I'm about to run out of rerolls, and there it is. Earthworks. Earthworks. Swords and shields have double the effect. You receive 2 cards after every battle. You don't. No, choose your loot. I like that. Gambling it is. Have the quarry back. Because now rather than playing 1 card, we get to play 2. Which will help us out so much. Great. Camp and shields. When this card is pressed on empty plot. Cancel adjacent plots, gain 2% to all stats. Okay. So, like, why didn't that hit? Explain. When a card is placed on an empty plot, camps adjacent plots. Okay, so nothing was adjacent to this one. That's why we saw nothing. And this one's getting placed. That's why we saw nothing. That makes sense. Alright, at 10 HP or 10 HP. These about to hit back line. We need to destroy more stuff. We got the mortgage. We need to start throwing down things just cause. Throw down troops, all that. Because we're getting outplayed. Okay, camp just upgraded, that mob just upgraded, and our flamethrower. Let's go. Dispenser. And then another beacon. But we can't. We'll try to open up the ground. Get that flamethrower another buff. We can upgrade you for right now. Throw the dispenser to the back. If it does good damage, we'll keep it. If it doesn't, we'll throw it out. We've seen the dispenser go crazy before. I just don't think it's the build for it. That flamethrower is carrying so well. Especially against that back line. They only did 88. Love that. What are we trying to get rid of? It's flowing now. That gambling card is everything we needed. Because now the dragon's going to do more damage. And attack with poison. We get King of Progress as somebody we're fighting. We're set. We can clone, make another Dragon's Den. I don't know if I like that idea. We're not going to play an Orchard. We could play the Orchard and then mortgage it. Even more damage. Got the back line from the Thieves. And then we go forward. We're there. The numbers aren't big yet because we're still young, but we're getting something that works, and I like seeing that. And we were thinking we expand here. Because then once that beacon fills up, we can get another one right beside it. Max out that beacon. Clone which one? What are we trying to clone? Play smart. The flamethrower's not maxed out, is he? Oh, he is. Shoot. Get another one. That's not what it's about. This is the Nomad. The Quarry. I think we do that. Yeah. And set another one down. Probably like back here. I don't remember what their upgrade does. If it happens multiple times over, we'll figure it out. Fantastic. Got a Trapper, Wallmaker, not good. It's Thief. This is where things get rough, is whenever we don't have a way to pick stuff up that we don't want anymore. Shields. A wall we don't need. A traps. We don't need either. We already used Thief last run. We'll go with the traps. And hopefully we can get something picked up. I think we're good. Sword shield of W effects, so much 50% stronger. Increases the attack of all your units in tower by 30%. Receive 99 gold coins. Think sharp blades. Okay, passive backline unit. If killed in battle, generates 3 gold per level. No. Increases 10% of a random stat of a random plot. Is that every round? You gotta take that. See, now I'm wishing that I didn't play that stuff before. That I wish that I took the quarries and put them on top of each other. You could discard and skip a year in exchange for gold. That's what we gotta do from now on. The rest of the stuff we gotta be real careful with. This one needs to stay open for the migrations. Now the earthworks, which is nice. Who's back here? The trappers? Trappers can leave. Need that stat boost. And what these get interesting, it's like it's better to have these out than not. Like the damage is damage. I don't know. Make peace with enemy king. King of nature. That mortgage card is too nice for us to lose. We haven't seen it yet. We just set that down. We missed out on getting 2 beacons on our flamethrower. Scapegoat by. Wallbreaker by. We invested in the wrong things. Free upgrades. We for sure had an idea for this one, and it ran out of steam. Where's that trapper going? If I get rid of the trapper, do all the traps go away too? Or are those already set? Gotta be. Already set. Mortgage, been needed that. Those up your base plot by 3 levels. That doesn't do anything for us. Roll. Migration, which is good. Roll. We could bounce both these for 60. Is that how that works? 60 and then 75. What makes these prices? This is good though. Migrate. Another Dragon's Den. These both level 1. Wild. That level 2 finally. Level up that. What should I get a mortgage? Okay. I like it. Trebuchet, another flamethrower. I'd rather not. Rather have that beacon. Might get rid of the temple too. What's I saying conceptually to have? I'm not doing the job now. That dragon is really nice. It's only level 2. Try to get it up more. I don't know where to put it. Probably something here. Another migration. That flamethrower is tempting me. I can't fall for it though. Camp. Now upgrade this one. Should I make the level 3? No, because they're gonna jump back and forth. And that one's already maxed out. Yep. Good stuff on the dragons. We actually want to set another one right up here. That one was fast. I was about to say that the flamethrower did nothing that round. I ain't put into a position to succeed. I think we beacon this. And then leave the rest of the stuff alone. Could get another flamethrower, I just don't want to. Oh my goodness. The effect destroying. The effect of all plots destroying cards applied one more time. Yes. Definitely. Let's max out this dragon. Another migration. It does 20 damage, right? Every time that hits? Yes, it does. I'm loving it. It's doing what it should do now. Just going through quarry. It upgrades them all. So it really don't matter. Should have maxed out whenever I had the chance. Oh, Cauldron? Cauldron. Dude. We can't overinvest in the dragon though. This is once that stops working. Mounted by adjacent units. Some stats for the rider and pierces through the front line. I really don't want to use that one. If we had to, where we put it, like here, and then have the ones. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. Reroll. You know, the mob. We reroll. We don't have enough to buy anything else. Cool. 2 mob cards. That one's already maxed out? No way. How did I forget? I like that. They're hitting so consistent. I legit think the Quarry is the strongest card in the game. Right now. We can see how the meta shifts, but 2%. And if I have 2 of them set up. I didn't like it before, but I'm loving it now. He's on his final assault. We're about to sell cards then. We're selling all these. Set ourselves up for the future. I'm okay. Have we faced him before? Is our last fight? This might be where we struggle. Never mind. I was thinking just because of the health that the boss would have. And the dragons did hit him that hard. But we got good enough damage. And we can finish that off. It's about to get rough. We gotta keep it going. We gotta think bigger now. We start off with 9, and then it goes to what's 5 times 25? Yeah, 25 different plots. And if we're not getting damage off of every spot, we're doing it wrong. So let's get started on that. If we go 1 here, flamethrower. Just because we need it. But we'll always expand before we jump. Expand before we set. Wage War gets King of Blood. King of Progress. King of Progress is what we needed from the very beginning. So happy he pulled up. We get another mob. We get shields. Go for the strongest one we got so far. Then the next time I see a good building, we're going to set it down. Because we have the money to expand it. Don't remember from what, but we got it. Earthworks is what we were looking for before. What I was looking for before. 1, 2... Where's the middle? Our starting spot was right here. But that one got added on. I don't know where to put this. In the front, thank you. 3 copies of the beacon will come back. Can upgrade the quarry. So you have 4 of these now. Think like that. So we put down those 3 again. How about this flamethrower even more? And then put another one on this flamethrower. Upgrade this quarry. Make those both that. One more right there. And then we could even take, like, unlock 2 more of those plots and set down another mob right there. I'm not sure about that play out. Got to see that through. Dragons now spit blue fire and attack one more time per battle. That's all you had to say. Or do I go overwork? You gotta go overwork on that. That was enticing, but it's gonna double, 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 and keep doubling. Put a card. When a card is placed on an empty plot, lots of adjacent camps. Why do I have to read that every single time? I don't remember. We'll expand both of these. We have a shop coming up. Do the exact same play we've been doing. I didn't like that. But that's why. Hear all those? That overwork is doing more than enough. Also, trebuchets. Done the damage in the back. Another earthworks. Running out of spots. Good stat boost though. That camp. Did we set out another quarry? We got to. I feel like. Where? I think I like that play. Cause that's keeps going up. What I'm nervous about is if that dragon stops putting up as much damage as he is. Like, he's not going to. But what if? Feels like a strategy's gonna break. Those raptors are doing amazing. We'll get into the swords. And that beacon. This is just attack speed? Maybe I should move it. That damage is crazy. 105, not a whole lot. Reroll once. Can't buy anything, go home. No shame in it. Get this flamethrower. Get rid of that temple next. What if that's the king of progress? I'll reroll for that. All those stat boosts. We should put another. Oh, we've unlocked every plot in this run. That's the first time I've done that. Wow. Another trebuchet? Or shields? Let's go shields. For this one. And then we'll get another strong something back here. It'll probably give us damage. It's getting rough out here for them. Now make peace with the enemy king. King of greed. Get rid of that backline pressure. Another flame. No, we can upgrade that. That one's maxed out now too, which is good. Trebuchet. Cause I was putting up 14k in the back. Now as long as we play smart, we'll be okay. We start playing goofy. We're working. Migration again. Shields. This mob's kind of nice. Maybe that's the move too, just moving it back and forth instead of like all the way around. All the way around. Where did our troops go? Alright, things are shifting. Nah. Because as fast as that fight was, we barely made it out. Destroy a target plot to level up 2 random plots. You destroy that temple. Temple's doing nothing. Love that. First hit is always critical. I wish we could put that on the dragons. Okay, that's our starter. We can't get rid of our starter. Need to watch the Raptors. We might need to get rid of those. Maybe not, though. No Dragon's Den. Get both of those. Cover that down. The Raptors are only level 1, right? They're level 2. They're level 3. Need a good building here. We're running out of troops. Wage War and King of Spells. Showing King of Greed. Converter. Turn enemies into rats. Fighting for you. Rats and Harry converter stats. Executioner. All the attacks in with lowest health. Like, you could work. I'd rather the Wall Maker be down. I'm good on both of those cards. We'll just get paid and save it for the shop. Raptor, Mob. You just dance with them? I think we can do anything with either of these. Because they're doing extremely well. Just how close they are to the camp. Maybe that's what we need to do from now on, is move these guys, with the next migration, move these guys over and then move these guys back. Because there's 30 of them and only 9, but they're putting up so much more damage because of all the buffs and stuff they've had. So yeah. Some card is placed on an empty plot. Should definitely give them those stat boosts again. Another stat boost. Wild. And I think we haven't even like maxed out in strength. We could get stronger. 1,000%. All troops and towers placed on plus our double stats. You gotta do it. Earthworks is not gonna do anything, it'll just destroy, which is what we need. Now Trebuchet again. Beside that beacon. I'll see why not. I don't know if I'm making a mistake with those plays. The Dragons put up 1 million. Every fight now. Another Raptor. Could upgrade that. Another Mob. And now we gotta see which cards aren't putting up the damage they need to. The Trebuchet is already outperforming the Flamethrower. It's missing a buff from somewhere. Trebuchet's been here for a short amount of time, and it's level 1. We'll cop. Reroll. Oh my goodness. Dragons, then both of y'all are maxed out, right? I think there's a reality where we get a third one. Cauldron is level 2 though. Yeah. One of those. It's kind of surprising. Ooh, a lab rat. A lab rat nomad build would be interesting. If there's like a sandbox mode, I'm doing too much. Okay, destroy a target plot to level up 2 random plots. Oh, that's easy. We just get you. No, we could. We were talking about getting rid of this. That's level 1. We just level the trebuchet to level 2, and make it level 3. The dragon one beside the cauldron's already put up 1 million. Take a spell, Slick Strong. Offer destroy target plot to receive 3 home cards. That's what I'm looking for. Wildcard level up a target plot. What can we level it up? These beacons, trebuchets. The quarries can. Let up. Place a warlock. Just kidding, get pranked. Get up out of here. Another level up. Then I can give swords to this flamethrower. He's not even doing his job anymore. He's getting outperformed. And nothing wrong with that. What's doing the most damage right now? This trebuchet. No, it's the dragon. I don't know why I didn't put on the dragon. I can't read numbers. Now make peace. Got the quarries. But you got this stuff that can get thrown away easily. I'll make peace with you. Dragon's Den again. Can't do anything with you anymore. Shields. Who needs them? Great, the Dragon's Den. I guess y'all. I need to watch our troops and see how many go down. Like half. And then from there we dominate. Because we're there. Warlock. Can't add another Dragon's Den. Static. For y'all. Trying to decide if we can really use you. I should have kept the wall maker. I'm not saying we're gonna do it, but we've archived all my fights before, right? All my battles. See, never mind. Forget whatever I was talking about, because chaos just increased. How high can they go? This is level 3. I want to understand the game better. Okay, so why does it appear red then? Just say that I can't do that? That makes sense, I guess. I need to set another card. Why am I not setting down a card every time? Because that gives us more stats. I just can't clean it up until I get a card to clean it up with. And we get a nice little achievement if we do it. Good point. I was wrong. You don't get an achievement for filling up all the plots. That was not the method. Shout out to those dragons. I got so concerned. 4 million. Bye bye. That's how you play that. Then we migrate Mass Migration used it 9 times in a run. Love it. Now. I can't get rid of this one. I really can't. Because it's helping out this trebuchet so much. Same thing here. Like, these guys are a little bit slower. What's getting outclassed? It's this flamethrower. Flamethrower and trebuchet. They're missing out on one more buff somewhere. I can't make a goofy decision though. We haven't lost a life yet. I'll keep that in mind. Add to their squad. Make that stronger. Upgrade the beacon. Because that very well could have been something else. Something else also. Both of them. And all those hits per second. Is that what's helping the dragon? Well, especially this dragon. I need to check that. Because it does go over. It flies over, right? But the whole time it's giving down fire. And that could be doing more hits per second. I know King of Blood has something that destroys a plot. I'd rather upgrade and get more quarries. Not all my quarries are maxed out, right? Oh, they are. My fault. I'll be quiet. Just kidding. Hits per second is 43. This one's at 5 hits per second. So we could get rid of it in favor of another card that can do like another building. I think that's gonna be the plan. Is to get rid of this or this flamethrower. Either way, or one of y'all. We just gotta get cards that are not doing what they need to up out of here. But fights are going fast. It's not fair. Yes, it is. Because this was putting up 2 million. And what? In this short fight, you got to get out your damage. That's 2 million on their heads. He's in second place right now for talking damage. These need time to get good. Don't want to get rid of the Cauldron. I wish I could track of poison damage throughout the game. If I get rid of you, that'll make this mob stronger. And in turn make these raptors stronger. I'll put up 943. But we could set this down, or I think we'll do that instead. Set this down to remove it. We just got 2 of them back. No strategy. My mistake. That's another concern, is that this beacon has been bringing up their attack speed this whole time. But the raptors are still doing more damage. What time your enemies gain 1 stack? Her plots get 20% to raw damage. Get 20 plus 20% raw chance to deal critical damage. I think I like that. Alright, good. We're getting to the E's. The E category. Each year has a 50% chance of duplicating an enchantment on 1 true. Do we have any good enchantments anywhere? Got this one on the mob. If we force this one down, put a library here. Well, then we're missing out on the camp. We can't do that. Can't put a... Not happening. You can set down the Warlock. Then we'll just get him out whenever we have the chance. Could be up or now. Could be now. That's so automatic. And of course we get a migration. We played that wrong. Because we have nothing to clean this up with. It was my mistake. Need some type of magic card. An Earthworks. Anything. Just something that clears up plots. Because we did ourselves dirty. Not on purpose, of course. We can buy it at the shop. We have 186. I think our refreshes are like 70, 60 or 70, 60? 60 or 70. Yeah, 60. Can't do anything with any of these. Who's your dead ally? We don't even die. Why did I press leave? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna press refresh. I might be trash. When's the next shop pulling up? I mean, like 10 years. 10, 15. That did crazy damage. We were left with 4 right there. Can't play the quarry. I want to keep the quarry and migration, those two. And I think everything is affected by something else right now. Not that mob. That mob isn't, and these raptors aren't. That's just their positioning, though. That trebuchet in the back is passing. That dragon. Stone King in progress. Get rid of the king is. Get rid of the king of stone. Those quarry damage upgrades, and then that beacon firing off. Thank you. Bro put up 86 damage. Thought that was pressure. It in fact was not. You walk forward. Max all level plots in a run. Let's go. Walk back. We can destroy another one. We can't level anything up though. No, that's not the point. That's not the point. It's to destroy it. So we got 1 destroy. Do we copy over the library? Something that has no buffs on it. We can't level up anything. We could add 9 to them. Are these both mobs? It says gain a unit whenever a different adjacent card. Okay. That's surprising. That took me that long to notice. We could overhaul. And quarry makes more sense to put there. The rich get richer type thing. Yeah. Buff's crazy. King of Spells is leading his final assault. Must play all of our cards. I'm okay with that. No. Like, you know, we could just set another Dragon's Den. We're not doing that. That's goofy. Only way I see us losing at this point, if you remember the last time I played, whenever we started to get to like the really high levels, they were sending out people that we just couldn't deal with. Right. So if the match starts and they sprint all the way to my back line without touching anybody, we'll lose. Well, besides that, we're okay. We got 8 million and 7 million. No, it's E7. That's 7 zeros, right? I don't remember. Yeah, E is 10 to the 7. It's 7 zeros. Yeah, I'm not bugging. I got it. If you have so much money, we gotta go King of Greed. And then the only problem we run into is if they hit back line and they make it past the dragons. But that's a mistake we'll make once and then not ever again. It's gonna be a really, really sad day whenever I get the patch notes for this game and it says they nerfed the quarry. That exponential growth. Especially since we started early with the investment. Like, are they dying before the dragons get to them? I don't know if we can do that anymore. We're gonna increase attack because we're getting so setting stuff down, especially without the migration. Ooh, is this illegal? Start up every troop by 15%. Which one's doing more damage? The trebuchet is. I want to invest in that. Forget the dragons. Because the trebuchet it just attacks faster. Dragon is described as like 1 damage. You said you would just blow up in size? What's he on? About to play a song. Let that brother know. Stack of precision. Rest of it can go. I just want more migrations now. Something to set down and something to pick up. Because really, if we don't have that, then we're dying to the store. Destroys an adjacent plot forever? Never. We're not doing that. Do we buy swords? No. Was a random plot. Whack. Offering. Thank you. Earthworks. Thank you. Migration. Thank you. That's it. All right. Loving this. We are forward and then play those? Yeah. No. How do I... Okay. We set down something first, like this warlock. Then we pack them up. Bye-bye. Alright. Then we set something else down, like this raptor. No, I like the library. Warlock. It don't matter who we set down. Then we kick them off again. And then we go... Migration. Rich get richer. Swords. Swords. Shields. Add more units to you. Make you stronger. I think that's it. Static. Just cause. The rest of these go in the trash. Now we just need a migration to push them back to their spot. Have we hit 100 before? I don't think so. Odds of it are looking high. I've hit 69 before. I know that. He's Wampus trying to make a deal with me about it. What is that big unit that appears? A game like this is extremely hard to nerf. I don't know which one to choose. I don't think it matters. I think they both have one card that removes it. This one upgrades and levels up. This one, it says blessing on the top of it. Yeah. Because with each king that's dropped, since each game you can combine like different builds, it's hard to balance because there's interplay with everybody. No way insane to what? What did I miss? We're just destroying. Are the trebuchets overpowered? Because that's the second trebuchet to pass the dragons, despite them being on our lineup since the very beginning. Good to see. Why don't we go? I was thinking like another dragon. Just for right now. Just get a building there. Instead of sending down troops that aren't going to do anything, we get a building that's going to do damage. Now we'll see often. See what I mean? No. Okay. The game has officially started turning up now. Because y'all saw during that run how they all pushed towards the back line and then ran super fast. It's officially serious. That one almost hit 1 million. Right? No, it almost hit 10 million. They started cheesing now. We can't use the dispenser. Dispenser's about to be... Let's go. We'll start a Dragon's Den. Because we've seen it all the time. Now what I need to see is if they come out on different phases. Different phases. English. Yeah, the game is breaking. I love it though. If you ain't breaking the game, you're not trying. The screen's getting dark. They're trying to shut me down. I'm about to hit the forbidden level. I was gonna say that there's not much more we can do. Yes, there is. We're not efficient. Yeah, okay. We're done. GG's. King of Stone. It's doing what I thought it would do. So earlier, way earlier, I was like, what's gonna happen is they're gonna spawn and run to my base before the dragons can come out. And that's exactly what's happening. This is a great run though. Now we just gotta get lucky with matchups. Will we get a wall and set it down? They're gonna run through the wall. They're too strong. One person made it. Alright, GG's. Why does the game do that? That's so OD. Did fantastic though. Great run. Survived 81 years. And that was the first time we'd ever used the perks, too. We're gonna play the game on count difficulty. How many are there? Reptilian perk, leader perk, rebellious, ingenious. I almost said indigenous. That's not what that is.